Okay, we're live. Yeah, it's all Sid's fault we're late today. Surprisingly, not Audie's fault, but it's Sid's fault.
Yes.
And definitely not my fault because everybody knows that I'm really on time all the time. Never late at all. But yeah, you guys can start talking. I shall quickly put up our Reddit link. And then we can start properly.
In the Reddit link.
I said I have to put it. Wait, hold on. Like, chill a little.
Hello. Audio test, all good?
Audio test. Yes.
It's
I
important.
haven't
Yes.
removed my. Oh shit! We are still doing the droogs. I see.
Video test this time. Yes.
Okay, things were a little rushed today, guys. Okay, it's not the droogs. It's just Nandemo this time. Okay, can you? It's fine. Like, it doesn't affect your streaming experience, your viewing experience. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's
Yes.
fine.
Hello.
Christ. This is the
Hello,
droogs.
hello.
We're
Not the
discussing our lives. Our lives are being made into a documentary because we became famous
course.
streamers. And I don't know. Can someone help me out with this? You guys don't have to sit silent while I pap around, you know.
Wait, I thought you
What
had
did
a
you
rock
say?
solid
Sorry,
explanation
I
for that.
didn't hear shit that you said. Can you repeat?
I stream with the two worst fucking people on earth. That's what I've learned today.
You should do solo.
I already did go solo. Haha.
What up?
Brew Rights, by the way. Check out Brew Rights anyway.
Hmm.
Wait, what are you eating today? Quite literally, as on the screen. Now that you have it.
I made a quesadilla.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Actually, quesadilla.
And I put QP and sriracha in it.
Of course you did.
Oh yeah, I
Of course
tasted
you
QP
fucking
already. It was fucking. You love
yeah.
it. I unfortunately cannot eat it.
Right?
He loves
So,
it, but he hates
I
it.
love. So here's exactly what happened. Okay, Sid pours me a spoonful of QP. I'm like, Sid, I think that's a
Oh,
little
I
too
know.
much. And he's like, nah, just taste it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, holy shit, Sid, I need that bottle right now. And I really loved it. Okay, it tasted like a mixture of Dijon mustard with like something else. It tasted fancy, tasted really nice. And then
UP, wait,
And then-
mayonnaise. This is regular mayonnaise.
it's not. And
No,
then
like as in this is their regular brand of mayonnaise. You said it tastes
no,
like
they have
Dijon mustard.
normal mayo, but QP is like their most famous mayo because it's not just mayo. It's like everything mixed together.
Oh,
And here's the thing.
Okay.
Then an aftertaste hit me, and it was entirely fish.
I see.
I almost puked.
Does it have fish?
Yeah, it
products
has
in Does it
dashi.
have it?
It has
Ah,
dashi.
makes sense.
And I can't taste it in the initial thing at all. Okay, it tastes beautiful. And then the fish fucking slapped me across the face. I got slapped across the face with a fish.
The fucking seafood flavor. Wait,
I
you
did-
could have had this with like sriracha or something, right?
I did. I
Mustard.
tried it with sriracha later and it was fine. But then this fucker here, sitting right here, this bald ass fuck, gave me a giant spoon of just the QP. And I appreciated it because it tasted really good. But then when the
In the
aftertaste
beginning,
hit, it hit like with the giant spoon of aftertaste as well.
Like a dumpster full of fish waste.
Yeah, it was like I swallowed a live fish and I was like struggling to spit it out.
Yeah, I didn't know it had fish products in it, but it makes sense. Most of Japanese food does.
It's
now.
umami as hell though.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Really
you
bomb.
said
And
Dijon mustard, and what are the flavors? Like how?
No, that's just me saying that it doesn't have Dijon mustard. I'm just saying it tasted.
I
that.
assume that's the first taste you probably got, but then it isn't like regular mayonnaise, which tastes like absolute
It's definitely.
ass, but yes.
Hey, you shut
Hey,
up.
mayo is
You
amazing.
love mayo. You just don't like plain mayo. You want
No.
mayo with flavoring. That's all you want.
Yes,
You
Yeah.
you
I
chug
hate-
garlic mayo like it's water.
I
Christ's
hate
sake.
the regular mayo.
You chug garlic
Yeah,
mayo
right,
like
right.
it's water.
Right.
I sent it, didn't I?
yeah,
Nope.
the audio
Yeah, it's already there.
Oh.
you brew tricks you with putting mayo in the things, and you're like, wow, it tastes so good.
Yeah.
And you're like, I
It's
hate mayo.
it's happened multiple times actually.
It's Droogs on Reddit as well.
Yeah, I know. I didn't change either of them. But you know what? Fine. If you guys are really, just remind me to change this back.
Hey, did you use the douchi?
No. But what
Black
happened was I made my parents taste it, okay, and they were all like really happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom was like, I thought you went to get a phone. What happened to the? Where did you get this from? I was like, I met Sid. He gave it to me, and then she starts blasting me about Omicron and how I'm going to kill everybody and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, shouldn't have said anything.
He should have
Should I
just been
send-
like, it was a
should I
hit and
send-
run. I just sort of hit
Yeah.
Sid and fucking picked it up from him and left.
Should
That's what I said.
send
I
her
basically
my
said I picked up
RT-PCR
and-
report. Yeah.
That would work. That wouldn't work actually. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't
What?
work.
She'd be like,
know,
the government is lying to you.
Yeah.
Well,
How many
But
cases
yeah.
there now? In Bombay?
there, matlab, oh, I'm like, why is Audi saying there? I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense. Why he's
Yeah,
saying
I mean,
there.
fucking Kerala. Yes, that's
For
what
a
I'm
while, I was
asking.
like, what is Audi saying? How many cases there?
Oh, wait, I just
So
realized I
you're
put the
far
wrong
lesser
thing
than
again.
usual, but I expected to sort of blow up in like
Oh no.
a week or so.
It's
So-
going crazy. It's literally going crazy.
Yeah, now it's right.
Dude, there's a case outside, like, in the house across. There's a case over there. Just found out
Like the
today.
fucking the house, like a step across your door.
Basically,
right
yes.
across.
I
by-
see.
I'm going to
by-
refresh
yeah.
Sid's garbled video, but
And-
Nice.
And another one on the other side of the elevator. The same flat that before, remember I told you, those guys again.
Those of you who don't know, Sid's
Classic
bed is like
keeps going
Sid's
on.
building is like the hotbed for.
My bed.
I was gonna say hotbed, but then I wanted to say building, and I said bed when I was thinking of.
Okay,
hotbed.
okay, yes, we get it. Yes.
But yes, this building too many COVID cases since the beginning of fucking COVID.
Sid's
itself.
building just COVID cases. That's it. Only people who have
Basically.
COVID can get houses over there. But, well, we should find. Wait,
Yeah, for sure.
Audi's video is now garbled. Let me refresh Audi. And then we should be ready to start today's. Man, I hate it when I have to refresh your guys' video because then everyone realizes how jank my OBS setup actually is with like corners cutting out of everywhere. God damn it.
They see the jugaad behind it.
Yeah, they see all the tricks
The
and
real jugaad behind
shit
it.
behind it. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Adda 17.
Yes.
And we are Nandemo podcast with just three guys who do random podcasts together where we talk about anime, movies, and random shit in our lives. And that's what
Yeah.
we're going to talk about today. But I promise you, we're very entertaining.
Very
Yes.
entertaining, yeah.
I'm just going to raise my seat a
You
little because I
enjoy it.
realized I'm basically at the bottom of my frame there.
Yeah, you,
Now I look
you
a little more.
like really shocked.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, it would be true representation then, but yes.
Look at that Veep with his Harry Potter shirt.
Anyway,
Yes, look at all that gains over there.
So, bro, you started working out, huh?
yeah. I always worked out. What are you saying, Sid?
Of course, yes.
Hit the gym
Oh,
Twice a
always.
day.
Okay, sorry.
every
I'm
day is
surprised gyms
leg
are
day and arm day and cardio day. Basically, I
Wow.
overwork myself to death. Don't try this at home, kids.
You do the
Even-
Ippo routine.
even
then.
if
You
you're not
do
kids.
like 100 times all the exercises with like ankle weights and all that, huh?
Hey, Sid, are we getting Audi anything for his birthday? I think you should give him like a pile of shit.
You give him Ghanta.
Yeah, that works. Anyway,
I wouldn't mind a ghanta.
let's start the actual episode. Audi the King.
You
Apparently-
wouldn't mind. Wait. You wouldn't mind the pile of shit?
No, the ghanta, not the pile of shit.
Hey, dude, did Audi
We're going to skip past
guess.
this. And the King, all hail,
Yes,
in
the
Netflix this autumn.
What is this?
It's
King.
Audi's
The movie
topic
that
of the
was
day.
That released long back.
Hey, what a
I-
liar. It says this autumn. It's not autumn yet. It's winter. My God, Audi. Don't even know your fucking
When did the
seasons.
King release?
Damn, that horse looks cooler than that dude. Look at that
Oh, that's a
armor.
dude?
Damn.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah.
of
Looks
course.
like a dude. I
2019.
don't know.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
But
That,
yes.
that boy. We saw him in most recent movie, Don't Look Up as well.
We did?
And he acted out as
Oh.
the young King Henry V. And this is a story of how he managed to annex France, essentially, or take down
Only
the
for
King of
those who
France.
don't know, of course, me and Bruno, of course, like. But
Yeah,
for
of
those
course.
who don't know, who is King Henry V?
Who doesn't know
King Henry V
V?
was, well, one of the great kings
Huh?
of England. One of the great
Is
kings of
Audi.
England.
His memory still lives on.
Yes. I guess. But
But
yeah,
see,
this is
Audi,
basi-
wait, Audi does this all the fucking time. he talks about movies in Adda when it's supposed to be Droogs because he has no topic.
I have no other
I just want
topics.
to
What the
call
fuck do
him
you
out
want?
on this shit. That's
And
all.
I have
the thing
no other
is,
topics.
Audi, what Audi does is he never watches the movies we tell him. He always watches some
Yeah,
random
yeah.
fucking shit that he wants to watch on his own. Because he's like, what do you guys know, huh?
Well, sure.
Platinum End is lolly, okay?
I guess.
Which is not,
And
by
yes-
the way.
It's not Brew confirmed, by the way, Audi.
Okay.
And I'll take
Good to
Brew
know.
words for it because he has a pretty good lolly radar.
Yeah.
I guess.
And you're also supposed to watch Fear and Loathing while you're watching this shit.
Yeah, I'll watch Fear and Loathing later. I just came across this movie and wanted something to watch while I eat. I just figured I'd watch this instead.
Literally watch Platinum End or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's literally your job. Like that's what we're trying to do with the podcast. You know, watch content so that other people can figure out whether they should watch it. And you're like, nah, I will not watch the content.
I said I'd watch it later. I'm not gonna watch that now. I just got
Why?
across this movie and figured I'd watch it. I don't know. I just didn't want to watch it now. I wanted to watch Tokyo Godfathers as well for the Droogs, and I figured I'd watch The King first, and then I'd watch Tokyo
Hey, we
Godfathers
didn't
next.
even decide doing Tokyo Godfathers for the Droog. I just recommended you should watch it.
Wasn't that what you said after the Droogs, that we watched Tokyo Godfathers for the next Droogs?
No.
How about we watch Tokyo Revengers? Oh,
Yeah,
these
you can
videos
watch that,
garbage.
by the way. It's out on Netflix
Which season?
India.
I don't even know.
The first one.
First one?
Yeah, it came out on Netflix India now. Like it comes late over here, right?
Oh, okay. I thought is there only one season of Tokyo Revengers out?
So
in the
far,
world?
yeah, it's pretty new. Yeah, it's pretty new.
Oh. Wow. Okay, weird. Anyway, yeah, Audi. The King.
Audi, talk about the king.
The King.
All hail.
Eh,
All hail.
Sid, don't say that. We're just having a pre-podcast discussion where the word hail came up a lot when Audi said it anyway.
dude in the middle is super hot, says Undercurrent Foo on Reddit. That's Brew.
Bro.
What a fucking liar! You think such
I
fake
agree.
compliments
I agree.
is actually going to make a difference? What a lie! I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you. Flattery
He is
always
super
works
hot.
on
No,
me.
he is super hot.
But god damn it, what a lie!
He's the supplest
You shouldn't
boy.
lie on the
He's the
internet,
supplest
okay?
boy we know.
It's against the
It
law
is
to lie on
true.
the internet.
It's
yeah,
true,
it's
bro.
true.
You need to learn how to take
Of
compliments in
course.
life.
Of course.
What a hater.
Some
But thank
random
you.
guy on the internet tells him and he just doesn't take it. He's like, nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, of
But yes,
course.
continue, Adi.
Yes, the king. About King Henry V, as I said earlier. King Henry V, who decides to annex France and bring it under the English Empire. It's about this Henry over here. Brew, love you, said Undercurrent Foo as well.
Love you too, baby.
Is undercurrent for Lavanya.
No, I know a Reddit account. It's not her.
Okay, cool.
I see.
Continue.
But it's an interesting movie that shows a very grave reality of war, where this guy who acts around very wayward and very unlike a royal person, if you will. He just sort of hangs around in bars or the club basically, and
Like you
he
do.
just drinks his days away.
So
He's
Sid
like,
was
I don't want-
royalty. Just getting drunk every day.
If Sid had the option to the crown, or had the option to a free drink, that he'd choose the free drink. That's the kind of
course.
guy King
Of
Henry V
course.
was.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
this
just
is
sit
water,
around-
by the way. This is water. Letting
Right.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Water which
the fuck
lights
is that?
on fire, guys. Can you
Yes,
believe it?
basically.
No, it doesn't light on fire. Anyway.
The grand blue water, if you will.
Hmm.
But basically, his father dies, and he has to assume the role of the king in order to make sure that there's no very blood loss, so that he can annex or enlarge in his empire, if you will. And this is kind of a story of how he does it and how he basically detests war but chooses to do it regardless.
Okay.
I am a history buff, so that's why I just chose to watch this movie.
Your thoughts?
History buff is
It
a
is a nice
little
movie.
is a little too much, Audi. That's a little too much.
Fine, I'm a history fan, I guess. I don't
he
know.
dabbles in a little bit of history, you could
He
say.
dabbles.
I dabble in a little
He
bit of
wets his
everything.
toes in history.
Control 9K
Yes.
says you should watch Face Off. It's about drive and it's about power.
We
I
have
do like
watched Face Off.
Face Off is
Yeah,
pretty good.
I love Face Off.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with Audi, it doesn't matter if it's. See, the word history comes in, he'll watch it, okay? And then he has this line, very famous Audi line. He doesn't like fictional history.
Yes,
And
he
my
does like
argument is
fictional
that all history is fictional because it's written by some random person and you have no way of actually verifying it. And Audi's
Yeah.
like, that's okay. Anyway,
There's still real people at the end of the day, I guess.
yeah, because there was a guy called Shin who jumped into war and cut people in half. He like jumped into an army of people with spears and shields and
Yeah, but that
walked
is not
out alive, and not just alive, walked out just fine. Like, what's up? I'm a legend now.
Kingdom at this point is not exactly a historical account. Of the
And
three
you
kingdoms
like
around.
it
Okay,
because
hold
of
up,
its history.
Hold up. It has a lot of historical elements, but after I forget the girl's name. After she started dancing around like a psycho and basically became like a
Kyokai.
drug addicted warrior. Kokai.
Kokai doesn't
Yokai.
sound right for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yokai.
Kyokai. Okay, yeah,
Kyokai.
okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Why the
Yeah,
fuck?
Kyokai.
Kokai. The fuck?
I don't know. You any name you say is immediately like
I
suspicious.
said Kyokai the first time.
Okay, cool.
Bizbra on Reddit says yo kaise ho bhayo.
Yo.
We're very
Okay,
good.
bhai.
Can you confirm what the other person said? Am I super hot or not?
What?
I think he'll have an opinion on it, I guess.
No, I just asked him to confirm whether I'm hot or not so that I can believe the other commenter. Sorry, super hot.
He'll be like must chikna dikh raha hai or some shit like that.
Terrible, terrible, sexist and terrible. Anyway, so
Yes, after Kyokai decides to go on the whole, I am going to go into the death's plane of existence to
hey, it's
pull
called
Shin
the
out of the
zone.
grave or
You get
something.
into the zone.
That ain't the fucking zone. That is fucking Hades right there. She's
It's
like
the
a
zone.
death's door and she
You
goes,
just don't
"Yo."
understand the zone, okay,
Shin
Audi?
is-
You don't understand
Of course,
shit.
yes,
Anyway,
yes.
go talk about the king.
King, nice movie. It's shows a very nice side of history, I guess, even though Bro just kind of shat all over it by saying all history is fiction. Fucking hate her.
This is
true.
especially fiction.
Oh my
History is written by like random dudes and mostly winners, like awards and
yeah.
shit. Like you don't know if history is true or not. It's
And-
just a story, and you're like, I believe this story.
And
Like,
there's
they can
also
write
the,
whatever
there's also
fuck
the
they
fact
want.
there's also the fact that like if you were royalty and you had a scribe who was writing shit and you read it and they're like, oh yeah, this guy got cut in the war. Like, how fucking dare you tell them I got cut and that guy got cut instead of me, and you'd be like, oh yes, it's real, it's
exactly.
history.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or I'm telling you, it's like the same thing I told you already. Somebody writes like, yo, listen, scribe, listen, I know you've seen me do stuff with my wife, but just tell everyone I have a big dick, okay? I want people in like the future to remember me as Big Dick George or something like that.
No,
Fair
at that
enough,
time
I guess.
smaller dicks were in, right? So they were like, tell them I had the smallest dick.
Okay, sure. Small Dick George. Either way.
Yeah.
See, I'm just saying a lot of history is. I'm not talking about things that you can actually say for real, like, archaeological findings and so on, because that has a lot of
Yeah,
proof.
yeah.
But like, if
No,
you're looking at written history, there's
written
some
history,
dumbass
yeah.
over there who fucked with shit for sure. Like, imagine 3,000 years in the future, somebody's going to look back on the internet and be like, what a load of horse shit. Like, none of this is
Yeah.
true.
That kind of does make sense. The first king of Byzantium was said to have had a dream with Jesus Christ, so yes, maybe all stories in history are sort of
So that is real.
blown out of proportion, of course.
But anyways, yeah.
Yes, it's a nice movie. You can watch it if you want. Has a few nice.
Audie's description like
actors.
went down the drain immediately
See,
after he said
exactly.
that.
Like, see, Audi, usually when you're like, it's a nice movie, you have to watch it. But it's like, it's a nice movie, you can watch it if you want.
Yeah, like
Why,
whatever.
Audi, why?
Like,
Yeah.
do you even
Why?
want to, bro? Do you even watch movies? Like, you don't have to watch it. Like,
You don't
okay.
have to watch.
I give
But
them.
if
I
you-
give the option. Watch it if you want. Don't watch it if you don't want to.
Oh yeah.
Nothing about you.
When
have
we
to
say you
watch it.
have to watch it, we are like standing outside the windows with a knife ready,
Yes.
fucking scream mask on.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, it's a nice movie. Watch it if you want. Any other thoughts, Audi?
No, nothing.
Why did you
Your
put a
thought
picture?
I do
you
have another
described
topic.
plot and then you're like, it's a nice movie. Like, can you give more opinions
Well, you
about what
gave
you
like a
thought about
fucking
the
this thing
movie?
all over about how history is fake and all that.
Yeah,
So
but-
fuck you.
But
Mood is
it's a
fucking
short.
damp.
It's
but
not
fuck
a.
off.
Hey, dude, why does Audi get depressed when we call ourselves?
How do you get the mixture of depressed and offended at the same time?
Yeah, Audi, I'm not offending you.
Like, we didn't say Audi doesn't say the truth. We're just like, history is not entirely true. Audi's like, how dare? This is a personal insult to me and my
Now that you
family.
mention it, literally anything could be put a variable now, could it? Because
Yeah.
the whole history of King Henry
Yeah,
V could just be
so-
down the drain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm asking you
What
your
the fuck?
opinion on the movie. What do you think about the movie?
Yeah, see, for like Audi, for example, Sid and I had a conversation about Winston Churchill and how he's
Yeah.
really loved by most of the world, but he's really hated by Indians. Who is right?
Indians, I guess. I don't know.
But are they? Because Winston Churchill did save the
Biased.
world.
Or
Technically,
biased?
Of
Yeah.
course.
See? History, fake. Don't bother learning
and-
about history.
Cool guy vibes on Reddit asks, any advice for a dude who's 37, feels behind in life and has a tough time getting out of bed and taking action?
Hmm.
You sound like me in the
Okay.
future. Actually, we're all younger than you. I don't know if it
Sound
seems
like me
like
right now, yes.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if you
still,
think we're
like-
like 45 or something. We're actually in our 20s. I'm just like, I just want to put this out there.
We look the part, we aren't the part.
No,
Yeah.
but we shouldn't make him more depressed than he already is, you know. Bro, just letting you know.
Yeah, of course. No, wait. I need
My
to.
advice.
Let me just read that comment one sec. I'll just open up
Yes.
the comment section and make sure we aren't insulting
yeah,
anybody.
yeah.
No insult,
Yeah,
no
also
offense
we-
meant.
Yeah, no.
It's just that I
offense
know
meant,
a
and
lot
also-
of people have told me that I look much older than I actually am.
Same.
Okay, any advice
Sid
for dudes
also
37
hears it
feels
every
behind
day.
in life is a tough time getting out of bed and taking action?
Mhm.
Okay, listen. First things first. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Okay? That's the first thing.
Hmm.
Okay, unless you're Audi. Anyway, second thing. I'm kidding, Audi. I'm kidding. Second thing.
Mhm.
Getting out of bed and taking action is something that I struggle with personally a lot as well. It really
He does,
depends
yeah.
on what you're doing. So I can only tell you what I think of it. What I did was I like writing, so I started a writing stream aside from this stream, and it made me. It like forced me to do something in my time and keep up a schedule. And it sounds very cliche, but if you have a schedule and you try to hold yourself accountable, don't make anyone else hold you accountable. Just hold yourself accountable. You actually get somewhere by doing it, starting off just a bit. The most important thing I would say is to start a schedule and then just do the first thing. Don't imagine the rest of the stuff. First thing.
Just do something. Like, it doesn't even have to be good, like what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
But just like
Just
just do
start.
it, even if it like looks like shit. Like, you're like, man, I hate this, but just do it. Because
Yeah, like,
you're still doing something other than like staying in bed, you know.
Yeah, if you're
I even say when you do get out of bed, or you at least feel like you don't want to get out of bed, at least think of what you want to do next and sort of try to fill your head up with that thought. Just kind of absorb yourself in that thought and be like, okay, what I want to do this, but how do I do it? Tackle it in any way you want. That's at least how I try to get myself out of bed. Like if I have a project or something, I just get myself absorbed in it. And when I do wake up the next day, I'm like, I want to do this project. Okay, fuck, I had this thing to do in the project. Fuck it, let's carry on.
Yeah, but see, but that gets you out of bed, Audi, right? But for me, when I have those times, I'm like, oh fuck, I have to do this, but I don't want to do this. But I'm feeling bad
I
that
mean,
I
we
don't
have
want
the
to
same
do this.
thoughts as well, yeah.
But I have to do this, and then
Yeah.
you just stay there. So that's
No.
Yeah, but then
difficult
that's
for
kind of
me.
that's kind of like
Yeah.
the first step, right? You have to like,
Mhm.
okay, fuck, I have to sit on my laptop, I have to start this, but I'm like, I want to watch something, I want to eat something, but then I just open up Blender and then I just start away, and then 2 hours just go by like that, and I have some work done.
Okay,
at the
okay.
very
Stop listening to them now because I'm pretty sure it feels unrelatable. Listen to me, okay? I'm very
Fuck
relatable
yeah,
to
man.
most depressed people,
least.
okay?
Fucking steals the thunder.
No, it's just that you guys actually do shit even when you don't feel like doing
I
shit. You're
know,
not
I
like
know,
me
yeah,
where
yeah.
I just like
Yeah.
I'm standing up 1 second. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I see my bed. I'm like,
No, I'm just
I'm
saying,
done.
like, I'm just saying we've all been in that place at one point or the other where we just wake up and
No,
like
Bruce is
and
actually.
a day has just basically
Bruce
gone
is
by
the
without us
most
doing it.
relatable to the question, Bruce situation.
Yeah,
I would
that's
say.
true. So,
Wait,
It's
before-
never too
before we
late.
Carry on.
and no, wait,
One
we have
second.
what?
Yeah, first
Okay.
the age thing, it's never too late. Yeah, it doesn't matter what age you
Uh,
are. You can always start.
Tigalot 9877 says, "Let's go, lads." Much
Hey,
respect
Tigalot,
to
I
Nikos.
remember you. What's up, Tigalot? Welcome back.
What up?
And
I remember
Bzbra
you.
again says, there's some cool dudes, aren't they? Yes, you three are the coolest streams right now. Thanks.
Wow. That's
Sid
quite
Brew
the compliment.
Odd. Hello, there's an I next to this.
No,
No,
his
it's
name is
just
Odd.
Odd. His name is
We
Odd.
call him Odd too. Yeah.
Can I get a shout out?
fine.
Much
It's
love
the
to shout
logo.
out to Take a Lot. Take a Lot is a very good person on Reddit who keeps
Yes.
talking to us. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And also, can you guys like confirm if I am super hot, because that would be a great boost to my ego. Anyway,
Undercurrent Foo's words have really gotten into Drew's skin.
What?
cool guy vibes. See, the thing is, the most important thing is, I truly believe, Sid doesn't believe this, but I truly believe that every human being has the opportunity to like be the best possible version of themselves that they can,
The
who
fuck
can
you mean
gain
Sid
all
doesn't
the
believe this?
who can gain all the popularity and the fame and
Shitting on me
fortune
and then,
that you
like, fuck
need.
off.
Okay, that's what I believe. I genuinely believe it. So whatever you're doing, whatever you think you're good at, or whatever you feel passionate about, just do whatever you
True.
can.
That's true. Bro, do you believe it for yourself?
No. Anyway, just do it. you just have to believe that you'll get there wherever you want to be, whether it's just having a family, whether it's having a great career, whether it's earning a ton of money, whatever you want to do, you can do it. So just if you feel like you don't have enough motivation, come back to the stream every thrice a week and we'll keep motivating you. Don't worry, we got you.
Yes. Keep looking at bro and be like, damn, I can do better.
I hope Tigalot isn't trolling like he does in every other stream. He seems cool at this point. Thank you, you guys rock. I don't know. Tigalot has been nice to us, so I'm going to assume he's a nice person, unless he trolls us successfully, or he's trolled us for like a few streams. Anyway,
Who is this?
We'll take the compliments, yes.
Has this guy come like in our streams before? Because I forget names.
I don't know if
That's
Tigalot
what
came
I'm
in
saying.
this stream or if
Okay.
came in my stream, but Tigalot definitely, I think he was in my stream. Anyway,
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the advice. Said cool guy vibes.
Yeah.
No problem.
you can do it.
Yeah, you got cool guy vibes.
Yeah. Also, like I have. Also, if you're feeling bad in life, when I start talking about my main topic, I would suggest you like mute the stream or look away, because there's some really depressing stuff in there today. Anyway, yes, Audi, the king. Who are these two
I've
guys?
spoken enough about the fucking king. Yes, go watch the damn movie.
Oh, now he's confident.
Yes.
Hmm.
Fine. Watch
It's
the
a nice history account, I guess.
What's the
But I do
king?
have
It's
another topic
nice
that I
fictional
did
history.
learn of.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
fictional history. But,
Go, Adi, go.
This is very much set in real, like the past few years now. Overwatch apparently, I very recently learned why Overwatch died out, and I was wondering at the time, Overwatch is such a big successful game.
Used
Had
to be
a
fun,
huge-
yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
hold
huge
on.
fan base.
Control 9 cases, you are not super hot, bro. It was probably about Timothy. No, it was about me. They said, bro, love you after that. So see, it's
No,
me.
They said
Super
guy in
hot.
the middle, guy in the middle.
And then
they were referring to the horse as well,
and
so
then
I don't know.
undercurrent foo said, bro, love you. See, it works. It's me. It's
Yes,
me.
yes.
It's me.
Yes.
I don't even have to
Then,
try. I'm just so.
Timothy, whatever the fuck his name.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Chalamet, yes.
Yeah, look at this. Like, look at this loser on screen. Like, look at me. Look at this guy. My God. It's obvious who's harder. Like, God damn it. Control 9K, you're just jealous you can't be with me.
But
But
yes. So Overwatch apparently had a couple of huge mistakes in their lifespan, so to speak, so far, and they essentially slowly died out. Some being like balance changes, some being community disputes and all that.
Overwatch is dead?
Overwatch is
I don't
basically a
even
dead
know.
fucking game. Like
Oh.
we barely hear anything about it.
There's an
So-
Overwatch League happening right now. Oh,
No,
wait,
so
it's
that's
2021.
actually
Sorry.
what I wanted to mention. That's actually something I wanted to mention. Overwatch League was probably one of the biggest blows to Overwatch itself.
I see.
So at the beginning, when Overwatch had like huge popularity, they had like an unofficial pro scene, and they did have teams coming in playing for like small money and all that. But then when they did want to go really big with like sponsors and all, they had Overwatch League, where they wanted teams to sign into the Overwatch League and sort of play for big money, as you would know.
Mhm.
Except there was one slight issue.
Mhm.
Overwatch demanded organizations, in order to sign into Overwatch League, to pay at least $20 million to them. Did you know that?
Wow.
$20
That
fucking
is-
million dollars.
That is quite a lot. Where
Not
did you read this?
200,000.
I'm not sure if I don't know if you got trolled or something. That seems like way too much money.
Yeah, that's a fuckload. Like each
was,
organization pays 20 mil.
I forgot there was a video that there was some guy who did research on it and put out like a full
So who is the guy
information
you
video
watch,
on it.
Audi? Who is this? Tell us your
Yeah.
source.
I'll search it up and tell you.
He's
all that.
afraid we're gonna shit on it or something.
Because your Overwatch League seems to have a 3.5 million prize pool.
3.5.
So 20
Oh, yeah,
million
this is-
per person
Like,
would be.
Overwatch League, when I go to news, I see nothing. Like,
Yeah, so
you know,
again, like in the grand scheme of things, you don't see Overwatch nowadays. They even had to announce an Overwatch 2, if I remember correctly, a while
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay,
I
the
googled-
Score Esports, this is how you kill a game. That's the video if you want to check out.
it's by
basically
the
they're-
score.
Yeah, they have like a whole description on what were like the steps to that basically led to Overwatch's
Oh.
slow downfall. Or not, I wouldn't say downfall because they still have a scene of sorts, but basically like other games sort of stayed up the water, whereas these guys sort of drowned in their own mistakes essentially. I don't hear about them. I don't see much about them anyways. Unlike a few years back when they still had like posts on Reddit every single day about Overwatch tournaments and all that. I don't even say Overwatch memes anymore for that matter. So you just know how far into obscurity it has fallen. But
Okay, I'm
basically
looking at an
Look,
Overwatch
that's-
2 over here. What is the difference between
Red.
Overwatch 1 and
I-
2?
I don't know honestly. I think Overwatch 2 was basically like a revamped version of Overwatch 1 with like a story mode or something. I didn't really look into it. I'm not that big of an Overwatch fan myself. I just know that Overwatch 1 had almost the same modes that Team Fortress 2 had as well, but they had like better abilities, better heroes, better
I've played
graphics, all that
Overwatch.
stuff.
I used to play it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was quite fun. But
It
then I
wa- it
played
had
for a
a
year.
booming
Yeah.
scene for a good while. It had like a booming scene for a good 1-2 years or something, and then suddenly just the meta just sort of got stale. People just kind of got bored of the game. They just stopped playing it, and then this whole Overwatch League shit came in through and sort of culled the game to where it is right now. It says
See.
it has a 3.5 million prize pool, but then I don't
I
exactly
don't know, it's
know
35 million. I think 3.5 million is what the winner gets. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But still,
5 million
20
for
million
winner.
from each person is insane.
Did you see the article I sent you, bro?
Yeah. But they basically do confirm it.
They don't deny.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
There's an article by Kotaku where they said Blizzard responds to the rumors of the 20 million buy-in fee. They're
And?
like, they replied by saying, we want to be clear that our ultimate goal is to create an exciting Overwatch esports ecosystem, blah, 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 which will accessible to a wide audience, sustainable, rewarding. And we don't release information until we're at a place where it makes sense to do so. We like to dispel any rumors that we're ignoring endemics. They don't talk about
They don't
it, right,
actively deny, do they?
No, they
bro?
don't.
Yeah.
They're not.
I just want to know what Overwatch 2 is about. Do I have to pay for it? If I have to pay for it, I'm not playing it.
Probably. You have to pay for Overwatch 1. So
No,
you have to
I
pay
don't
for
want.
Overwatch
I don't
2,
want. Then I'm not going to. No, then I deny it. Do not pay for Overwatch, guys. I mean, you can if you
Exactly.
want to.
Blizzard, don't pay for anything that is coming
I
from
played
Blizzard. Fuck that
Overwatch for
shit.
a year without paying for it. Haha.
That's because you went to a cyber cafe. Okay, listen, he's not doing illegal shit. He went to a cyber cafe. Please
No,
clear that
I
up
went
right
to a
away.
Cafe. Yeah, I went to a cafe where I used
Yeah.
to play the game.
God damn it. And the next thing you know, we're banned from everywhere because Sid was apparently can play Overwatch online without by a hack or something.
Oh,
Christ.
Does Valve have? I'm assuming Valve has a sign-in fee, right? That most organizations probably have to
Nope.
pay. Or do they just do it based on merit alone from the DPC system?
Yeah, it's
They don't
just
have to
whoever
also-
wins tournaments, dude.
Yeah, that.
Valve doesn't
that's
need
kind
money,
of the
you
reason
see.
that ensures like small teams to be able to get in, right? Like
Yeah.
tier 2, tier 3 teams as well.
Forget tier 2, tier 3 teams. They're like people who just make pub stacks and try to go for it. Like the three of us would gather two random people and go try for Valve's next tournament if we wanted to, the next qualifier. It's just Valve has too much money.
Yeah, they do. They really fucking do.
Gaben doesn't give a shit about whatever you're going to pay to get in. He's just like, yo, come in for free. I'm going to earn the big bucks anyway.
That's true. That's true.
That is true.
Hmm.
Yeah, like basically that. I just found out why Overwatch, such a relatively beautiful game for that matter. Like,
Also, I'm pretty sure
basically
Valorant
died
like
out.
took down Overwatch in multiple ways.
I I guess like one
Because
of the
they're
big
basically the
reasons,
same.
yeah, Valorant did come into play like towards the like 2019, 2020 period, but then like, one of the reasons that the video also mentioned was that their meta, apparently they had something called the goats. If you, I don't know, I think we had a random discussion about this way back. You had mentioned this, bro, but you had talked about this with us, not on stream, obviously, like just generally. But then
I literally
basically
don't know
what the-
anything about Overwatch.
Okay, so essentially, the goats is basically a strategy where they don't use any offense at all. They basically use defense and healers, and they sort of overwhelm them with this sort of pushing strategy, so to speak. They don't do any damage. They just do mediocre as fuck damage, but they just out heal the damage that the enemy does. And this resulted in a very boring tournament that most people didn't really want to tune into because every match became about the goats, and they just kept doing the same shit over and over. No one really wanted to tune into the tournament just to see this happen over and over again. So like a mix of that and the meta being stale without Jeff Kaplan, the guy behind Overwatch, updating Overwatch like once in God knows how many months. It basically died out. I was surprised to see that.
F in chat for Overwatch, guys. That's basically what we've learned.
Yes.
And do not pay for Overwatch anymore because it's definitely dead.
Especially fucking Overwatch 2.
Instead, you should play Dota 2. Anyway.
Play TF2 if you don't want.
Hey, don't play TF2. Who the fuck plays TF2 anymore? The only people who play TF2 are bots, okay? And people who
That is
and
true.
people
Yeah,
on
there
people
are
on
way
Reddit
too
who
many
want to
bots.
make memes out of it.
That is true.
And Audi.
Yes.
No, Ori
That's
doesn't play
only
it.
5
His laptop can't handle it anymore.
I see.
I don't
What do
know.
you think my laptop can handle it? What the fuck?
Your laptop
But
is in
yeah.
5 pieces and surprise can handle anything.
The
But anyway.
game is like an eternity old. It can handle that to some extent.
Okay, now anyone who doesn't want to hear anything too depressing can tune out in like 2 minutes. But here is a photo of a little puppy. It was on my bed just like half an hour ago.
Oh no, don't talk about this puppy and say depressing.
And then there is
We all know
another
where this is
photo.
going.
Look at how cute the puppy is, guys.
Hey,
Look at how
remember
cute.
this puppy?
Puppy, real
Yes, yes.
cute. Nice eyes. Is real cute. Picked up from the road. Here he is sleeping in a water bowl.
Very cute. Cute
Got
as-
Parlo.
Cute as fuck.
Parvo. I don't know why I said Parlo. Parvo. And we treated him, and he's fine now. He's completely recovered. He's jumping around. He's
What
like
the fuck is-
fighting
Did
different
you
things in
bait
my
us?
house. No, I didn't
Did you
bait. Don't
bait
worry,
us?
I didn't bait at all. And then he's like jumping around in my house. Yeah, he was following me around the entire house when I was doing work around the house. I noticed him late, and then just to see what he would do, I ran across the living room. And I turn and look at him, and he's like, and he's like trying desperately to come after me because he's too small. So it's all fine. But then we found this little cat.
You found another cat. This ain't
No,
one
this
of your
this
cats.
this is the cat that bit my dad's hand, and his
Ah.
eye had become shut, and he had
you told me
there was
about
pus
this.
coming out of it. So we
Oh.
we cleaned his eye, and then we had to put drops every day. So now he's become much better, and he's like stopping me from putting the drops. He's like standing on 2 legs and pushing away my hand with his paws
Wow.
just to make sure I don't put the these freaking animals. Like, god damn it! Just understand, I'm trying to help you. I'm literally feeding you right after I give you medicine. Just shut the fuck up and take the medicine. But anyway, now is the depressing
not even
part.
Animals. Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
why do I read? Why do I read urine magic?
No,
under
you will
that?
see that. But anyway, now the depressing part. This puppy is part of a litter of 5.
Huh.
And we got his sister home today because she was really bad. She also had parvo. So
Same.
basically, for those who don't know, parvo is the parvo virus is basically a gastrointestinal disease which can affect both humans and animals. But the canine parvo virus cannot affect humans, and human parvo virus cannot affect animals, and so on. But it's a very deadly disease. There's a vaccination for it. But unfortunately, these puppies are so young that they cannot be vaccinated yet. The body won't react well to the vaccination. So the entire litter might have parvo. And we just got this guy and his sister. And we got his sister today. She was in very bad shape. Like yesterday, she was fine. And today, she was in very bad shape. We got her home. My dad immediately called up the nearby vet and asked him what IV to put in. And he got some stuff. I don't know what they do exactly, but there was DNS and RL and all kinds of stuff, and we had to get her like anti-nausea medication because apparently it makes you vomit, and parvo itself makes you vomit. And we were treating her, and she was like, it seemed like she had trouble breathing. She was like every time. And then I was wondering what happened. And then as we gave her more IV, it turns out she was whining. She wasn't able to get out that voice because her body was that weak. So instead of whining, it came out as like a grasp. And then my dad and I were just talking, and we were like, so basically what happens is when you inject IV into the body of a dog, there's a little bulge that happens. Okay, so the liquid gets collected over there, and then it's slowly absorbed by the muscles, because all the liquid cannot go directly into the muscles and it would overwhelm the body. So we were just talking about how good the absorption rate was, which meant that the blood pressure was still good. It means that the body was still like active. And then she suddenly started like whining a lot, and then dead silent. She just fucking died right there.
Holy shit.
I was holding her
instantly.
Yeah, she was just whining, quiet. And the thing with parvo is like you can smell it. Okay, it's basically like blisters from your throat all the way to your anus space. That's the entire thing. And it causes hemorrhages all along those blisters, and you basically are bleeding. Yeah, so basically she was shitting out clumps of shit and mucus and body parts and blood. And the smell of parvo is something like you can instantly understand. Like I got like flashback to when we lost puppies before, and just felt so fucking weird because 10 years ago we got, you guys know this dog, we call her Vigi Mom, like the little dog which is always there. So her daughter, we called her Vigi, that's why she's called Vigi Mom. But her daughter Vigi had parvo, and she died the night we got her, and her mom sat outside the building and howled for 3 days straight. Just feels like, goddamn, it's been 10 years and we still can't save the damn puppy from the same fucking disease. So if any of you, it's called...
the chances of like, you know, like, was it too late for the...
Yeah, it was too late for this one.
But is fine, right?
The brother is fine. So that's the thing. In one day, she went from normal to death. So the thing is, it's if you live in a place with stray dogs, it's like India, and if your environment is dirty like India, dogs can get it very easily, and it spreads by contact. So basically, one dog vomits or goes motions, and
also, right?
And then it just keeps spreading like that. And the thing is, if you're not vaccinated for it, which most young puppies aren't in India, even if they're not puppies, they're not. It has a 91% fatality rate. That is with treatment. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That is with treatment.
Oh, with treatment, I see.
Yeah, so if you don't have treatment, you are dead. It is a killer. It is called the puppy killer in at least the animal rescue, animal
like their whole,
welfare services here.
The digestive system is basically covered in blisters. God damn, that's like
it causes a lot of internal bleeding, and she just died. And the weird part was I was borderline desensitized to it because I've seen so many puppies die to the same disease. But the thing is, like, I remember in when we used to live in Deonar, we had a room that my sister was in, and then she shifted out. So we had a lot of puppies with parvo in that room, at different times. And at one point we had like 2 puppies, and there was like this big mass of poop over there. And the minute I entered the room, I could smell the blood.
You could smell it.
And when I smelled it today, it just like gave me flashbacks of that day. I was like, holy shit, this is fucked up.
Sucks. Yeah. Damn.
But thankfully, the brother and the cat themselves are fine. It has happened today. This happened at 7:30 before
I
came.
I see.
That's why I didn't reply to you. Actually, you had messaged me at that time.
I remember you said puppy problems. I thought it was about this one. I didn't know. Holy shit.
And the thing is, we can't have this puppy with the other dogs because one of them is blind and the other's a bitch. They'll eat him alive. So we had to put him in that same room. But if we put him in that room, he can get it again, like instantly again, because there is no immunity period. So my dad had to go dispose of the body, and I just took like the strongest disinfectant we had, sanitized everything first, then disinfected everything, mopped the entire floor, mopped the entire bed, mopped the fucking doors of everything.
This was in your room?
No, it was in the other room.
In the bag.
Okay.
And right now the puppies, like then we aired it out for like 2 hours to make sure that there was literally no chance of that
Nothing,
virus
yes,
being
yes.
there at all. And then we put the puppy back in. And until then he was sleeping on my bed. He was really chill.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And meanwhile the rest of us are all like really depressed because the puppy literally died in our hands. My mom is like, I wish we could have done something better. And this puppy is like, hey, what's up? Let me go jump. Like, dude, your sister died. Like, I know you don't know it, but still, like, come on.
Holy shit.
And just skipping past this thing real quick. So I actually had to do this so this is an IV kit, okay?
Oh.
And let me tell you, this shit is scary because you need to hold the IV bag up somewhere. You need to hold it in a higher place.
Yeah.
And then you need to stick the needle into the dog's fur, into the dog's skin.
At the back.
At the back, or at the thigh, or at the near the stomach, chest area, in the middle of that, and it needs to go into the bloodstream directly. One movement, and the needle can pierce an organ of the puppy because it's so small.
Oh yeah, because
or it can just pop right out and leak liquid everywhere, and might even infect the needle before putting it again. I've done this before for my other dogs, like the bigger ones, and it's been fine because I'm like, okay, even if this needle like moves a little, I know it's not going to cause permanent damage. But this puppy, holy shit! And
but why didn't you get a doctor?
Because at this point we basically know what to do. The first time we took them to a doctor, but then after that, now we're like, dude, it's like second nature. We know what the fuck to do. We know exactly how to take care of it and how to not. But yeah, here's a little photo I found. I couldn't find a proper one, so ignore the design skills that are lacking in this. But basically, this is the problem. So it's very contagious. It's oral and fecal spreading, and if you need to vaccinate them at 8 weeks, the 8 weeks is the general accepted vaccination age for the puppies, and these puppies are like 4.5 weeks, 5 weeks.
Damn.
You can't even do like an emergency vaccination thing.
No, the body won't take it and it won't develop antibodies. So you just basically do nothing.
Vaccination.
It's a one-time vaccination. It literally saves the life of every freaking dog who takes the vaccine. They still can get it, okay, but it's going to be milder and you can treat it without worrying about death. And if you don't get the vaccine, 91% fatality rate with help
But they
being
just have
given.
like an 8-week window where they have to dodge this virus.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And the thing is, what happens is it's not just that they're not able to poop and they're feeling burning pain through the body. If they drink water or eat food, there's internal bleeding, right? So the food and water start hurting more. So they stop eating and they stop drinking entirely. So they became extremely dehydrated. The stomach is like basically flat.
They can't even drink water, huh?
No,
like,
can't drink water at all.
Because like
I know. Like food, I can still
inside,
understand because it's like solid material. But then water, I figured would be
You're literally
like the one
bleeding on
respite
the
they would
inside.
have.
The water is passing through blood and open
wounds.
wounds.
Yeah.
And this is apparently how the virus damages and affects the guts.
Or it basically hurts the
So
layer,
this
the
starts at
mucus
it starts at the intestine and then goes up the entire way.
everywhere.
So
Fucking hell.
it is
What a fucking day you had.
freaking terrible. Yeah, I'm telling you that if you smell this shit, you will never want to smell anything in your life. You will wish for the coronavirus so that you lose your sense of smell. It is fucking terrible. One of the
Holy
worst
shit.
smells I've ever smelled in my life.
Is it?
And
It's the worst thing you ever smelled, huh?
yeah, and I've smelled like cheap meat being cooked outside. Remember that meat sit, the one outside the mall where they made some horrible batter with chicken and then they deep fried it, and I felt like throwing up. Holy shit!
When the fuck was this?
Oh, man. You also seen it? You know the Seawoods Grand Central opposite that dude who fries chicken that day. Oh my god, it was terrible. That orange chicken. And okay, so I was like, you know what? I have to deal with it. The dog is dead. I can't do anything. I cleaned up the entire thing. Okay, and then I'm like, let me just distract myself. I go on Reddit, and then I see this. Okay, I see this.
Oh my god!
You just read it.
What the fuck?
Fuck you!
I
Fuck
read
you!
it
I
already.
saw the title of this shit, in the morning when I woke up, I saw the title of this shit. I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm done with the fucking internet already. And you have to bring this back into the fucking night. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is what I saw
kidding me?
after a dog died in my arms. I had to
I am
clean
not
the room,
reading that.
and then
No.
I read it, and here's the weird part. It's not the only one I saw. There are more people who are who are talking about this, who think that it should be a genuine thing.
Reddit, dude? Why the
So-
fuck do you go to Reddit?
So this woman in particular thinks that it improves your cognitive ability if you have urine,
Stop.
and she's been
Shit
feeding
lying.
it. She's been feeding it to her child's friend without the child's friend's parents knowing about it. And then I saw an MLM person who was talking about it and how partners should share their urine so that they get health benefits
Interesting.
out of it.
Oh my
Interesting.
God, how do you go about reading this without like a
Quite
gag reflex or
interesting.
something?
I was disgusted
on.
to say the
What
least.
the fuck?
Guys, I
What's
don't
the
know.
actual fuck?
I bet. Listen,
Who's gonna
whoever
experiment this for
whoever
week
is
1 on audio?
watching,
No one.
whoever is
No
watching,
fucking one.
all I ask you one thing: make sure your dogs don't have parvo. Second thing, do not drink urine for health benefits, please.
I don't think that has to be mentioned. I
It
feel like that's
really
one
does.
Of the few things doesn't need to be mentioned.
I swear,
Or
if there's
try
an
and
Indian
confirm
who
or
says
do-
Gaumutra or something, I'm going to like shoot myself. Okay.
Buddy, can you try and confirm?
You try
If
and
you get
confirm. You're the one who's
smarter.
not disgusted
No,
by this
no.
summer. What the fuck, man?
Control NK asks
Because
what
I'm not drinking
subreddits
the
do you
urine.
visit and why.
Yeah,
Control
it's
NK, I
really
don't
quite
visit
fucked.
these subreddits. I go on
This is
r/all
an
and all these
r/fucking
fucked
all.
up things just come up over
Like
there.
the front page of the damn website, and this shit comes up. Fucking hell.
This is the internet for you.
And the thing is, it has 40 likes and 22 comments.
40 people.
You
It's
seem
healthy.
okay with it, yes.
Anyway, we can move on to non-depressing stuff now. So
Yes.
here's a fun story, which is going to seem like a first world problem and humble bragging, but I promise it's not. My dad bought a TV for my grandmother who was very sick, dementia and shit. So she was in one room, and since my grandmother was always watching TV, my dad could not watch TV with my mom anywhere else. Okay, so they basically bought another TV for the living room, and he got a 4K TV, and he was he got like a sound bar and shit. Invested a lot of money into making it like an experience that he could enjoy. Then my grandmother went off to Chennai. She didn't die, so it's not depressing yet. But she went off to Chennai to live with her other daughter. And my dad started watching TV in the room she was in, which is now his room. And the living room TV went unused. So for a long time, I kept asking my dad if I could take the TV because nobody was using it and keep it on the wall across my laptop right here. And he kept saying no. And then my sister shifted cities and she was like, I'm taking the TV. He's like, cool. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then my sister comes to me and she gives me a OnePlus TV. The OnePlus TV is 32 inches and it's freaking 720p. Just think about that for a second, okay? It's
Did you not get the first
2022.
TV at all?
No, I did not get the first TV at all. Like my dad flat out refused to let
Fucking
me
stared you down
take
in
the
the eyes and like,
he told me,
"Bro."
you want to watch the TV, sit outside and watch. I'm like, Dad, I can just sit here. He's like, no, you will never leave the room. Sit down. I'm like, so it's okay if I leave the room and then go to the other room to watch TV, but it's not okay if I stay in my room and watch the TV? He's like, yeah, get out of the room. It's like, fine, screw it. And my sister gives me this 32-inch TV. I can't wall mount it. I don't have a table to keep it even further away. It's right here. And let me tell you guys, in 2022, a 720p display is like the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life. Nintendo Switch works. It's a small thing, small form factor. 32 inches at 720p, I can sit here and count the pixels. I can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm done. And I'm done right there. So I had to go. I don't like leaving tech. Okay, I don't like leaving tech unused. Even if it's old tech, even if it's bad tech, I like to use it. I like to keep it in use. I do not like to waste it in that sense. Now, don't get me wrong. If I get an upgrade, I will still use the old one, but I will take the upgrade still. So I did a bit of Googling, and there's dynamic super resolution. Okay, and AMD's virtual super resolution. Thankfully, both of these things I can access on my laptop because I have an AMD processor and an NVIDIA GPU. It's supposed to be used for games. So what it does is it takes the image that the game is feeding the GPU and it upscales it before it displays it out on your monitor. So you can get like a 4K looking game on 1080p. It's basically AI upscaling. It's not perfect. It's not great to the point where you would prefer this over a 4K monitor. But guys, come on, it's a 720p display. I had no choice in life. Okay, this was the only way I could use it for anything. So I went. I'm wasting valuable GPU resources that I could use for streaming and video editing. But I went here. I put it to 4x the native resolution, and now it is barely usable. So my poor GPU.
It is a first world problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
my poor GPU has to take the freaking 720p image, quadruple it, and put it out. It still looks like shit. It still
Look
looks
what
so
it's
bad.
720p.
You don't need to use it. You know.
I
that,
know.
right?
Yeah,
I
you
don't need to, but it's just there. Why would you waste a TV? I asked my sister, I was like, listen, you could have at least gotten a 1080p display. Like, at least, like, come on. And she's like, no, it looks fine. I'm like, then why do you need the 4K? She's like, no, it's 4K. It looks great. Like, god damn it. Fucking hell. And then she's like, why are you keeping it so close? Keep it far away. I'm like, what's the point? I want to use it. It's 32 inches. I can't keep it far away. She's like, no. I know it's a first world problem, but
Is
still.
it, no, you using it is just keeping it on or actually using it? Or just
Oh,
keeping
he's
it on
actually
and
using
it?
it.
Yesterday night when we were playing, he just had the TV on for doing testing, through the night itself.
Yeah, but that's testing. But like,
No, I
Are
actually
you
can.
using it?
Yeah, I do use it.
okay.
Like right now, everything is spread across my screen, so I have no problem streaming at all. Okay.
Uh,
So okay, here I'll explain how it's set up. So I have one instance of OBS running over here, which is our horizontal stream. One instance of OBS running over here, which is our vertical stream. I have chat over here, okay, and making sure that all the streams are going on, and I have our images so that I can keep scrolling without any problems. And I still have applications that I need to keep bringing up to make sure I do things like
It's gone too
messaging
far.
and making sure
It's
my
gone too
video is
far.
fine.
Far.
He's gone too far.
my God.
There is no coming back from this, Audi. He's gone. We've lost him.
One off the deep end.
And he's going to get one more by the end of this year. And
You're gonna get 2 more. You're gonna like search trash dumps,
No,
just like
no,
electric
I've,
dumps. Like, oh,
I've
I need
reached
a
my
fucking
limit.
monitor.
I've reached my
Getting this
limit.
one.
No,
Getting this
I've
one.
actually reached my limit. I cannot physically attach any more devices to this laptop.
Hey, this is
You'll
better
find a
than
way.
that TV that you have, by the way.
Yeah, I'll replace the TV. I don't mind because this
Okay,
TV is like actually giving me headaches. I had to spend
Yeah.
3 hours just sitting and adjusting color on it to make sure it didn't look like absolute garbage.
Mhm.
Like, god damn it, how much does it even cost to put a 1080p panel
Yeah.
instead of a 720?
Quite a
But
bit
there are-
apparently for them to have
Yes.
released a 721.
Jesus, Audie, you bought your phone in 2017 and it has a better resolution than this TV. Since phone is 4 times the resolution of this TV.
True.
Uh,
Well,
Think about it, that's insane.
it's a TV from an old age. It's like
It's a 2020 TV. Late 2020. She
Never
bought it in
mind, I figured it was like
2021.
2017.
your sister bought it, huh?
Yeah.
Bruh sent a message a few minutes ago, but you were on your own rant
Oh,
slash
sorry.
monologue.
My bad.
Some people are into golden shower, he said. I have a question for you guys. Would you guys drink urine if you're stranded in the desert and dehydrated? Firstly, be into a golden shower all you want. Just don't mention it. It's fucking
Just don't
like,
shower it on Audi.
yeah.
And don't feed it to your kids, please.
Yes.
That is important, I feel.
If you were stranded, you're thirsty, what are you gonna do, Audi?
Why me? Just answer it yourself. Fuck off. He has to ask you as well. He asked
I'm
you
gonna-
as well.
I'm
You should
gonna
answer.
die.
I would just drink. See, is there fresh water on the island? No. Then I'll drink salty water and die. But I'm not drinking
see.
my own pee.
Yeah, but there are ways of being resourceful, right? I mean, you can still like
If I can make some kind of filter, which I'm not smart enough to make, I could probably drink the
Hey,
seawater.
didn't Bill Gates already make that shit? We just have to carry one of those whenever
If
we
we
go to
have
the
that,
desert.
if we have the water
Yeah.
filter, then there's no problem. But if we don't, then I don't know. Probably we'll.
No, I'll just die instead. That's my answer
Yeah,
to
but if
everything,
you're-
but especially
No, bro.
here.
I
But
don't
see,
know.
you
Like
you don't like the suffering part, right? So you're feeling so thirsty, you're parched as
Yeah,
fuck. Like,
yeah,
it's
that's what.
extreme 100, but your bladder is full.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, no, you wouldn't even consider it. You just straight up say no.
Yeah, just straight up say no.
I feel like we'd all consider it at one
I would
point.
never consider it.
I would never
No.
consider.
Listen, I'm ready to do a lot of degenerate shit, but when it comes
I'd
to
rather
pee and
eat,
poop
like-
and vomit,
Yeah.
pee, poop, and vomit, I'm out. I can't do anything with those things. Nope, don't
Yeah,
even
brew
get me
is
near
very
them.
less-
Nope.
Yeah.
No, but see, you have to understand. You're in a situation where you are like starved, and
You have to
basically
understand.
thirsty
I'm
beyond
ready to
all
die.
recognition. No,
I am
again.
at peace. God can take me.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that
Maybe
much.
tomorrow the good Lord will take
But
me
bro,
away.
if you had the filter, you could filter your own pee and it'd be clean water. Like people have drank their pee using the filter, right?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind that, I
Yeah, you
guess.
could do that. Yeah,
I guess.
Maybe.
that works.
That works.
It seems like a solid no then.
Solid no. Yes, that seems fine.
Solid. Hmm.
Survival is not exactly our greatest skill set.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
anyway,
die.
last thing I want to talk about is Sid's going to be like, oh, you talk about this all the time. But I want to talk about Aghanim from Dota 2, but there's something very specific. Sid, stop switching off your
He
video. Everyone can see our jank OBS. My God.
Fucking pain.
Sid, thank you. Yes, you can do
He
that.
left again.
Yes, that's the spirit. Yes. Okay, so
What
I'm
did he
not.
do?
This is Aghanim, okay? He's a major character in Dota 2's lore, but I don't care about the game this time. I want to talk about this guy, Rich Plummer. He's apparently an American actor. I don't recognize him. I don't think I've seen any of his movies. I don't know if Sid has, but he's dead now anyway, so I don't know.
He looks kind
But-
of like an older version of Bo Burnham with a beard.
Now that you
What
mention it, he
happened? You're
does.
not talking about agonyms.
He
What
does,
happened?
right?
You're not talking about agonyms. What happened? I'm
We are
back.
talking about Aghanim. This is Aghanim. You're seeing Aghanim on stream right now.
But Control 9K said something. He said he is sterile, so he'll trust Bear Grylls, and he needs snake skin to store it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, good luck
trust
fucking
him.
finding that shit.
You can trust him all you want, but still.
Hmm.
So Control NK says this one is on you, but it's free. Free 720p to 4K. You have to
Also-
pay for. Start living in the living room. Just use laptop. You can sell and buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, see, that's the thing. I don't want to.
It's
I don't want to
on
get
you,
into that whole shit. Like if there's tech, I'm going to use it, and then I'm just going to keep using it until it dies. Like my monitor here is so old. It's from like 2005, I think. It's been through 3 different people, and it finally came to me. And it has like giant spots in the middle, and I still use it because it's just there. I don't want to waste it. But anyway, so yeah, Rich Summer. Okay.
Mm.
Now, of course, props to Valve for writing a character who has such good voice lines. But holy shit, this guy has done such a good freaking job as a voice actor. I am in awe. Okay, I never thought of. I haven't thought of Dota 2 voice actors since like 2015, where we got Patrick. What's his name?
Patrick Archecker?
Yeah, isn't it Patrick?
Patrick
some-
Lowry.
Oh,
John
yeah.
Patrick Lowry.
Yeah, he is amazing.
This dude.
His wife plays GLaDOS, so
Dude,
she's
I know
amazing.
this dude.
Yeah, he's an American actor.
Where have we seen him?
I don't
John
know.
Patrick Lowry.
No, he's
No,
talking about
Rich
Rich
Sommer.
Sommer.
He looks like Bo Burnham.
No, dude, I've seen it. What the fuck? Have
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
seen
sure
him?
Sid's seen him in a movie. He's an
Oh,
actor.
Probably.
Yeah, I've seen him in many places.
Apparently, he's been in The Office. He's been in Mad Men.
No, I
Don't
haven't
recognize
seen
him at
either
all.
of
I've seen both those
Yeah,
shows.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen like a lot of Mad Men, but I don't recognize him in either of those either.
But I am telling you, this guy is talented as shit.
Yeah, his voice doesn't sound like Aghanim's voice from what I remember.
Hands down, best voice lines I've heard in ages.
Damn.
Ages. Amazing. And the thing is, like
Wait, are you talking about the writing or the delivery?
Both the writing
both.
and the
Okay.
delivery. Yeah.
So the thing is, Aghanim is like this annoying as shit character. Okay, he makes a big mess and he wants you to clean it up. And as you clean it up, he insults the shit out of you in the most hilarious way. And at one point, he's like, sometimes you don't want to kill your enemies. You don't want to put a sword through their heart. So what should you do? What can you do? You should melt their skeletons. And I'm like, what the fuck?
My God.
What is even going on right now? And he keeps talking about shit like that. At one point, he's like, good job, all of you. Even you, the one with the weird lump on his back. If you survive the rest of this, you should get that checked out, by the way.
Oh my God.
It is insane voice lines. It's absolutely insane. I would not mind going on YouTube and just listening to. I'm pretty sure someone has put all his voice lines up
For
there.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure even the character voice lines are up on the game.
Definitely. Yeah, and the thing is, like, so he basically gets a device and he messes around with it. So he's like, hold on, I'm with customer care right now. He's like, yes, I did press the green button. And then he's like, whoa, wait, what? No, I did not press the green button. If I did that, then it would split me into infinite versions of myself and create a space-time continuum problem. That is why I did not press the green button. Also, it voids your warranty. Like, oh, goddamn. Yes, that's the problem here. It voids your warranty. He did a fantastic job. Holy shit. Some people, like our mod, play the game mode by muting the damn character. But I'm telling you, there's no point to playing that game mode if you mute it. He has done such a phenomenal job that you just need to listen to all his voice
Hey,
lines.
but he was the same one last time. Like,
He was the same one last time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
No,
anyone who plays Dota doesn't really give a shit about the voice lines.
No,
just kind
a
of play
lot
the
of
game
people
mode.
care about the
fun,
voice
hey.
lines.
It is fun. No. I'm just saying,
Hey,
like
bro,
from our
we used to
perspective, we
We
enjoyed.
used to recite the voice lines.
Yeah,
while,
of course.
While they said
Yeah,
it,
we
right?
Of
all
course.
did. We all enjoyed the
Yeah.
voice lines.
How do you
crazy,
guys
but
still
then
do
most,
that?
Yeah.
Most of them just kind of skip past the voice lines and just want to play the game for what it's worth.
No, but I'm telling you,
But we
dude,
just
like,
keep-
I have
every
not
time-
heard a
every
better
time
voice
argument
actor
gets
for a
over,
character, for a fictional character like this. It is absolutely insane. I don't know how much they
Damn.
paid him because he seems to be a high-profile actor with
Yeah.
Office and Mad Men and shit. But goddamn, I'm so glad they got him. It is
Okay, one second.
insane. Yeah.
Bro, he was in that show
Arpa-
that you saw. Elementary.
Arpanisa shit show on Reddit says, "Are you all unemployed? Is this live or are you all gonna ignore my comment?"
Oh, it is live. It's just that we are a bit on a delay,
Yes.
so you'll be seeing it a little late. Sorry about
Yes,
that.
we are all
Reddit
unemployed.
Reddit is very delayed. Sid is not unemployed. Audi is not unemployed. I am
I don't have a
unemployed.
job.
Sid's a freelancer,
Bro is
so
professional streamer.
I am
Hey,
professional
according to the
streamer.
government-
Yes, who doesn't
according
make
to the
any money,
government-
but
According to the government, freelance is unemployed. Okay, so I'm unemployed.
Mod says I love voice lines. I like Ag's voice lines, but he talks too much. See this. Look at this stupid mod.
That's
Like that's the whole point of the game mod. They're like amazing.
Like, how have you ever played a game where you kind of just paused for a second just to hear what the fuck the guy is saying? Like, I enter
Yeah.
the game and like,
Hear
I'm
if
like
you
wondering what the
pause.
fuck is he saying? Like, is he just giving me shit for
That's a
playing his
good
own
question
fucking
actually.
game?
How do you
What
hear
the
it? He meant pause in real life, not pause the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is like GLaDOS level savagery also.
Yeah, that is true. It is actually on par with her.
Hey, they should do a
level of voice line.
Ags voice pack.
Yeah, they really
They
should.
probably do.
Yeah,
I think
and-
there is an Aghanim's announcer pack out
No,
there.
there isn't. Are you mad? I would have spent like I would have sold everything just to buy that and just keep my headphones on and be like, yes. And the thing is, like, he has like such random shit going on at times. At one point, he's like, "You're all dead." But what happened to that fat, chubby little guy who was with you? No, I swear there was a guy with you, wasn't there? Oh well. It makes no sense, but it's just so hilarious. It just sounds like he's supposed to be the strongest wizard in the world who doesn't give a shit about anyone else, and he plays that so well. Like I'm like enamored with this guy's voice. Like Rick Sommer, and this somehow gets to you. Someone clips this and sets this to you or something. Love you. Please voice Aghanim a little bit more. Convince Valve to make him a hero so that I can listen to the goddamn voice lines more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice snarky character.
Yeah, he even insults his own children. Like, he's like, if I ever had children, I would want them to be like you. Well, I do actually have children. Those children.
So many.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the fun part is he does have one child in the game mode itself, so
Yeah.
he's just like generally ignored as is.
No, the Rubik
There's a
isn't
little
available in
acronym?
the. There is no. He has
Rubik.
Rubik. Rubik is his son.
But
Rubik is
oh,
Aghanim's son, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remembered that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd forgotten.
Our Panisha shit show says
RPAN
guys
or
be
a
interested
Reddit
in-
Public Access Network. That's what we're streaming on.
RPAN is a shit show.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I forgot about that.
It is a shit.
Would you guys be interested in speaking something about India if you reside in India?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Want to know?
Within reason.
Within reason, yes.
India.
But yeah, till then, I'm just going to go on a little bit more of a fanboy spree over here. This is the first time since John Patrick Law that I went looking for the voice actor's name. I was like, I need to know who this is.
I think John Patrick Lowry and his wife, the voice of
Broodmother and
she-
GLaDOS.
they both do like beautiful voice acting.
Yeah, and this guy is like on their level, if not better, I would say.
Wait, I
Can
need
we-
to get her name as well.
Can we play one of the voice lines without getting like blasted into oblivion?
Ellen McLean, that's her name. Ellen
I
McLean,
don't
Yeah.
the
know.
voice
I don't know.
of Broodmother.
Can you ask Valve?
No, Valve has no problem with it, I'm pretty sure. Because Valve allows you to make content with this thing like all the time, right?
Yeah, this is a short film. Don't worry, we're fine.
Yeah, as long
And
as we
also-
directly use their content and not, through like a third
No,
party.
it'll be
this
chill.
thing.
We can use it. I'm just
Yeah.
fucking around. Yeah. But how will you like?
I will literally
You can
download
set
it
it
and
up,
add a
yeah.
media source just to play this.
I think. Wait, you can just go to the website and play it, right?
Yeah, but then I
You can play
don't
the
know.
announcer
I have to get a freaking
No,
this
no,
thing.
it should come up in your audio as well, no? The desktop audio.
Yeah, it's a big pain in the
Singing
ass.
the-
I
No,
would-
I'm saying you can just play the line as is. You don't have to do a source or anything. Won't it just get caught in your audio?
I don't think it will work. I can try.
Yeah, it should.
Let's see. Here
I'll
we
keep
go.
it unmuted for now.
One sec. My browser has gotten stuck on my third monitor for some reason, and it went okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. My God, I cannot do this with. Okay, maybe the 4 monitors is a bad idea, guys. But anyway, what would you like to hear?
Anything, go for it.
Is this from the?
So this is a announcer pack that I think is old. The old
This
one.
is the old one. This is not an answer.
Yeah.
Can you hear this on stream? I don't
I
think
can't
so.
hear shit. No,
No, I can't hear shit.
No.
No, I thought it had a browser source. And wait, do you have your desktop audio open?
Let me check. I don't think I have desktop audio, but okay, I will put on my desktop audio, but you guys need to be quiet, okay?
I'll mute my Discord.
Oh, wait, 1 sec. This is not the agonyms I want. This is the agonym voice responses from the original one, not the continuum conundrum.
RPAN is a shit show. We'll get you a question in about a couple of minutes. Bro just wants to show the voice line.
What is this question?
He just doesn't want to know anything in specific, just like our general takes on everyday life.
Oh yeah,
This
we
is
can,
basically what our stream is all about, but we'll get to that in a
yeah, we can do that. I'm just let me just find one of the let me just find one of the like death lines which make me
Bro, I'm getting bored. Hurry up.
listen. You get bored whenever it's not something that you want to talk about.
Yeah, so it doesn't change the fact that I'm getting bored.
You get bored. You can
select
appreciate
any
some
random
people's
line.
stuff. My God.
Is
I've
it select
heard
a
it
long
before.
line?
I know what it is. I
You've
don't
not
really-
heard any of these lines before.
Yeah, I bet it's good. I don't really care.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you see how Sid is already. Every time I'm looking at stream, making sure it's fine. He's like, bro, you don't care about anything I say.
He just fucking muffled himself again.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
Playing it?
figuring out where the. Oh my God! Just sit here. Oh, okay. I thought he was just like trying to run away. Okay, you just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second.
We...
I just want to. I'm just going to search skeleton because that line is beautiful.
Bro, just select any fucking line, bro. I don't mind literally any line. Just choose.
No,
whatever.
I want to make sure. There you go. This one.
Any line is like a good precursor to what Aghanim's voice does sound like. So just pick any fucking line.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. It just played straight in my brain. Okay, here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly. I downloaded it so that I can just play it off directly in OBS itself.
Okay.
Or I'll just wait. Desktop audio. The desktop audio works. Well, just tell me if it works, Audi.
Now, there are going to be situations where you don't want to kill your enemy. I get it. You don't want to set them on fire or whip an ice spear through their chest. I mean, what a mess. This leaves you in a pickle. What else is there to do? Melt them? Close. Melt their skeleton. Melt just the skeleton, and then you've got your enemy in a little puddle there. A boneless little meat puddle. Nobody dies, your enemy is subdued, you carry on your way. See? Nobody gets hurt.
Oh my god.
That's basically what his voice lines sound like. And anytime you play the game, that's essentially what you have to hear. You basically have to put up with this shit every single time. Every time you win, you're like, I'm done with the level. And then this guy comes in like, nope.
Yeah, and like when you win the game mode, he comes in and he's like, I thought you guys were gonna die, so I wrote like a sad speech about your deaths, but you guys survived, so I'm gonna read this anyway. And then he talks about how you were brave and you died, and then he's mocked you a little bit more. Holy shit.
So as far as the entry goes, Rich Sommer's name comes up as the voice of Aghanim. And I'm assuming, that's the same Aghanim that comes up in the trailer and in the game modes as well. So as far as we know right now, Rich Sommer, brilliant job on the voice acting for Aghanim.
Yes, I'm a huge
probably
fan.
The best
I'm
acting
going to
after John Patrick.
I'm going to watch Mad Men and The Office just to watch his episodes now. God damn it. But yes, finally, I am done with my rant. Arpan is a shit show. Don't want to know anything, just what your takes are on everyday life. I hope you're still here. Basically, Indian life depends on what you think is important in life. For us, in specific, not a great place to be. A lot of orthodox and traditional things that we don't really agree with. I personally hate the heat, and India is very, very hot. And I would love to get out to a colder place. And even though India is a huge part of Asia, there's a lot of disconnect between India and the rest of Asia. And the influx of Asian products has just now started. So Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Indonesian, Malaysian noodles.
It still is a far ways off from like properly
of course.
being like the mainstream.
Yeah, like it just started. Like we just started getting noodles.
Specific, you have to go to Amazon. Otherwise, you're not getting jack shit.
Yeah, like something like miso, for example, was impossible to get easily even like 3 years ago. It was very hard. Now it's on Amazon, but it was very hard to get. And now you ask, where are you three from? Adi is from Kerala, I'm from Mumbai, and Sid is apparently from Kazakhstan. He's also from Mumbai. Don't worry, he just likes to say Kazakhstan.
Uzbekistan, he's just in Kazakhstan right now.
Oh yeah, he's from Uzbekistan, but he lives in Kazakhstan. And you can call him out on his bullshit all the time, don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's based on what we want. It's like everyday life is like whatever over here. I don't know exactly how to describe it. A chore, I guess?
No, that's just life in general.
That's just life in general, yeah.
No, but
then, like we want to explore things. Like we want to explore other things that I guess the world can offer, but we don't really have the money or the energy to travel around for it.
Energy, money. Kazakhstan, did he make it out alive? No, he just says it to mess with people. He's not actually in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, he's not actually from Kazakhstan.
He never gives you a straight answer. That's the way Sid is.
There's like a whole thing happening. God damn.
It's like a running joke with Sid. Like he just tells us he's from a different place in the world every single time we ask him. But yeah. Nothing. We're just talking about. We're talking about how you barely made it out of Kazakhstan alive because of the bombing.
I'm currently in Azerbaijan.
Oh, I see.
Of course.
Yeah.
Defected to there because of the situation happening there.
Yeah, it went pretty bad. Yeah, I was there, dude.
I see.
So, just a quick question. How do you manage to transport your room each time you go
Yeah, I
from
know, right?
country to country?
The set stays the same throughout.
Fucking green screen. The fuck age do you live
Oh,
in?
and last
that's
time
what-
when you pulled your hand into the green screen and brought out a book, how did you do that? That was magic.
Movie magic, baby.
See, there's your answer. But yeah,
Yes.
that's not to say India doesn't have good things. We get a lot
What
of
are you talking
cheap
about?
life
Did
in India.
you just say India shit?
Yeah, I did.
Basically,
Did you just say India shit? Nice.
we
Yeah,
just
India
kind of
has
said
good things,
how
but
the quality
it has
of
shit
life
things.
is like for us over here.
India's cheap.
Based on-
You can make healthy food for cheap. Vegetables are cheap compared to
food is
every
pretty
other
fucking
nation.
good.
And the food is good. Don't expect other cuisines because Indians usually fuck it up in their own way because they always add an Indian
Indian
twist to
Chinese
everything.
is also, I think, something you should try. It's nice.
Yeah, you
Indian
should. It's very
Chinese.
unique.
Yeah,
It's very, very unique.
It's an acquired taste, yes.
It's not an acquired
It's
taste.
not
very unique.
acquired. It's pretty good. What the fuck?
Many people hate it. Like people hate the
Hey,
weird
no,
spiciness of.
most people I've met love
I've
Indian
not
Chinese,
met
right?
one single person who's
Yeah,
hated cheap
exactly.
Chinese.
Everyone
in my
fucking
life.
loves
I've not
Indian
met someone
Chinese.
who's hated the what is that? The Chinese bhel.
Hey, you live in a fucking palace, okay? I'm sorry, Your
Chinese-
Highness
yeah.
can't handle our local
Yeah.
slave tastes over here. I'm
guess.
I
sorry.
know, right?
God damn it! Look at
The
these!
fuck?
Look at these royalty descendant peoples. Anyway,
Yeah.
do you guys talk about
this-
comedy? I think our lives are the comedy. We just talk about our lives, and that's pretty funny. But
Yeah, just put it out on stream.
we
Just
don't
two
talk
guys.
about comedy, Indian comedy at all because all of us
We
hate
talk
Indian
about
comedy.
Bhargav comedy.
Yeah, say Bhargav comedy because everyone is going to understand that. Foreign comedy, big
Foreign
fans
comedy.
Yes.
of a lot of comedians outside
A lot
India,
of
but
people,
in
yeah.
India, not really. Indian comedians, not the best
Comedians,
track
I don't know
record and
any.
not the best
The thing
humor
is,
either.
like, we mentioned this in a previous episode, but like, I feel like, the society makes me feel like I'm not Indian because I don't watch Bollywood. I'm not part of celebrity culture. Like,
You
even
aren't.
like, and because of that, I don't get like the jokes and like, the stuff the comedians over here crack. I feel like an outsider, so I don't understand, it.
Much of our
like,
community.
a few times I've seen it, but I
Yeah.
don't watch it.
It's a bubble, right? I mean, it's like it bounces off of Bollywood. It bounces off of like in-house, like in-family jokes, or like things that only Indians would understand. Nothing that could be global in any
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
of it.
Which I also don't understand apparently.
Yeah, there was I think there was a show by Veer Das, and he went. He had like 2 rows of foreigners, and he was making some joke about Chavanprash, and he had to he legit stopped
Chavan
the show
Prash,
basically,
shit.
and he's explaining the joke to foreigners by
That's
trying to crack
funny.
more jokes with it, and I felt really, really bad. Also, Bizbra says I'm from Latvia. Are you really from Latvia, or is it like
Oh, what up?
Indian
Like,
comedy
honestly,
isn't
only place
good to
that
be
has Ruga
honest.
for roads, but yes.
As a Latvian, I'm not
Yeah.
impressed. And Arpan is a shit show. Us, who are your favorite comics? For me, it's Bo Burnham.
Yeah,
Bo Burnham, yeah. Bo Burnham, Dave
For me,
Chappelle, the
it's
older Dave Chappelle,
Bobby Lee,
anyways, not the
Andrew
younger Dave
Santino,
Chappelle, more like.
those
Oh, no,
guys.
I would say Bo Burnham, and if you want someone else, I would say George Carlin. George Carlin is amazing. Was
George
amazing.
Carlin was fun to watch.
Who
Huh?
likes the classic.
Yeah, well, you can't get
But
better
yeah,
than the classic.
comedy is
Indian
fun.
comedy isn't good, to be honest. Says bzz, bzz, bzz,
Yeah, I already read that.
and he also says
a
as a
Latvian,
Latvian,
I'm
I'm
not
not
impressed.
impressed.
Audi.
Buddy.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, pretty cool.
I
don't
know.
really go to watch.
The thing
Which is
is,
the
the
You
thing
have
is,
gone to a comedy show
yeah,
here,
multiple
but me, I've
comedy
never
shows.
Gone to watch comedy.
I've gone. My friend is I don't know anymore. I don't know what his dreams are, but he wanted to be a comic at one
Does your
point.
friend watch this? Does your friend watch
No,
this?
he doesn't. He knows about it,
He
but he
wanted
doesn't
to be
watch
a
it.
comic / drama actor, right?
He also used to be an actor, yes, but he isn't anymore.
He's
Jimmy
not that
Carr.
funny.
And he
Jimmy
took me
Carr, I
to.
know about Jimmy.
Isn't that misspelled?
What?
Is that misspelling? I don't know. I don't know the
Carr?
spelling
Yeah,
of the
Jimmy
spelling.
Carr,
So,
right?
okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, he took me to multiple comedy shows, and I had to sit through a lot of these people who thought they were really, really funny, and I just could not handle it. No offense to Indian comics, you guys keep doing you, keep trying. A lot of people do like you, but I am one of those who do not. I'm not a hater directly. I'm just it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially when
Not
people
for
start
everyone.
when Indians. This might be this might be like a very anecdotal thing, but when Indians make sex jokes, it is usually about how it's usually very, very awkward to listen to, firstly, because they don't deliver it well.
I haven't
And then
heard any Indians making sex jokes, so I have no clue.
and then usually they always talk about something awkward with the other person or their parents or something, or about porn or something, and their parents catching them. Like, I don't want this. You are not doing this well. Please stop. I'm deeply uncomfortable over here. Yes,
I think that's
Car,
kind of what
CARR.
the-
Yes, that's what even I was thinking. I thought I
Yes.
got it wrong.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's kind of what
So what
most
did he
people
type?
want to be
TRH.
relating to, right? Like they don't really see the they don't really feel what is happening in real life, and then this comedian comes out of like, yeah, what would happen, if this awkward situation happened to you, and like, yes, of course.
It's just very, very weird. And a lot of them are like doing comedy for the first time ever. And I don't want to make them feel bad, but usually I'm just
Of
sitting
course.
there like,
Yeah.
get out of this hell. I can't take this anymore.
But do you think
Please.
our standards have been raised because of foreign
Definitely.
comedians?
No, but see, that's the thing. This is not an excuse anymore. There was this freaking movie. What is that movie, guys? The rap movie that the dude was in. The Indian actor dude. What's his name?
Gully Boy.
Yeah, Gully Boy. And after Gully Boy, I was like, hey, I was talking to my sister and my girlfriend. I was like, hey guys, if you like rap, check out Eminem. Eminem's pretty good, And they're like, I don't care about Eminem. I care about Indian rap. It's something that people are trying now. I'm like, yeah, but this guy is good too. You like rap, right? Like, what about rap? They're like, no, I don't care. I don't care about rap. I just watched it for this movie because Indians are doing it. I'm like, but it's not good. They're like, oh, who are you to tell what's good? I'm like, but it's rap. And they're like, yeah, but it's an upcoming thing. Okay, they're trying. I'm like, it's 2020. You don't get to try anymore.
Hey, but at least we have that subculture starting here, which is good, because it is finally.
Yeah, but you can't claim to be the best rapper in the country and then be like, oh, sorry, I don't know how to rap. I'm not as bad as the other dudes, but I'm like nowhere compared to like those dudes. You can't say that. You have to be at least good.
Yeah, of course. It's with you. The thing is, like, you don't have to be Eminem level when you start. Of course, like I'm not saying that, but
yeah, but
sure Eminem wasn't also Eminem level.
Don't claim to be the best in something when you're clearly not.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, and so the fans of this toxic culture were like, oh, you know what? This dude I listen to rap, so he's the best in the world. I'm like, dude, chill out, okay? Listen, I'm not saying that
cancelled by Indians, okay, but there is this fucking rapper. I wouldn't even call him a rapper. It's the worst thing I've ever heard to. It's like ear roping for me when I hear to that shit.
God,
is this guy called this thing? My brother told me about this guy called Badshah or something.
Oh yes, Badshah. Yeah,
he's
Punjabi raps.
It's from like 2016.
So fucking disgusting. It's the worst shit I've ever heard. In my life.
And mind you guys, like anyone who's watching, it's not about the language. It's not about the language. It's about the beat. Yeah. It's about the lyrics. It's about what they even rap about. It's like terrible.
It's the worst shit I've heard in my whole life.
I think you know what? We are generally.
Oh my god! Like I was in Darjeeling. Okay, we were going somewhere in the morning, and our driver was black. Like, morning just got ruined because you played the shit in the car.
But like, see, we are generally accustomed to English.
And wait, one sec, Audi, sorry, one sec. Before you say that, it's not like we don't like other rap. We listen to a lot of Chinese and Korean rap. I listen to Japanese rap.
Spanish raps. Right? I listen to Spanish raps.
Yeah.
Fucking Duro. I'm so done with fucking Duro after.
That's cool though.
Duro is like a really popular Spanish rap song if you want to get into.
Santa Salu. Yeah, she's a cool rapper.
Holy shit, it's fucking addicting, I'll say that much. Painfully addicting, especially after Sid played like the first 200 times.
Mira.
Fucking hell. But that's the thing, right? We are more used to English rap, but we like other raps as well if it has good beat, if it has good delivery.
Yeah, it doesn't like even the Hindi rap, like I can understand it. That's why I fucking hate it more, because I can understand it.
The only guy who raps in like Hindi English mix is Broda V, and I like that guy. Broda V, check him out. Very cool guy.
I don't know who that is.
I played it for you. He takes like old Indian chants and he adds them into his rap.
Did I like it?
Yeah, you did.
Play
At
it?
least the first one I
Okay.
did. That was a long time ago, though. I don't know if you'll still like it.
Oh.
Yeah, Apan is a shit show asks, what do you think about Hindi comics and who's your favorite Hindi
Don't have
comics?
favorite Hindi comics. We don't watch
just
Hindi
told
comics.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
Hindi
know.
comedy is much
But,
worse. They're getting a group of people into comedy are pretty messed up. Hindi comedy is pretty bad. Like India relies on cringe comedy. That's literally all it relies on. Every joke is cringe
so
comedy.
Bad, dude.
And I'm not saying like cringe comedy,
And
like
it's
I'm
like
looking at it and
shitty,
saying
like-
it's cringe. I'm talking about like the
It's
type of comedy they do
Yeah,
is cringe. It's like
cringe and
slapstick
it's
as
like-
fuck.
It just plays on like these shitty themes, again and again. Like
And the sound effects, like god damn it, it's like I'm watching a kid
it's
show.
like those shitty slapstick.
Yeah, it's
like,
fully
when done
slapstick.
bad, like,
Absolutely
it's so
fully
bad.
slapstick.
Yeah, I
It's
hate that
terrible.
shit, yeah.
The
Yeah.
humor relies on you being Indian for it to work. If you're
No,
not
the
Indian,
thing
you'll
is,
barely
you
fucking
don't laugh
understand
at
it.
their jokes, you're laughing at them.
Yeah, like the
most
Big
of
Bang
the
Theory.
times. Mhm.
This
You're just
bro
like,
says,
the
yep,
fuck?
I judge everyone and everything, even though I'm pretty shit myself. Yeah, see, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because you're like, if you're not entertained, then the entertainer has done a bad job. So, like, even if you're shit at rapping,
No, also like
You
it may
can- you
not
have
be
every
for
right-
you. No, it doesn't mean it. Also, like what he's doing may not be for you. Like, suppose I'm not into Broadway, but if I watch Broadway, I won't like it. That doesn't mean he's doing a shit job.
yeah, but I can still say it
Yeah,
shit
no.
if I don't like it. No, see, there's
don't
a difference.
understand.
There's a difference between appreciating somebody's talents and
Yeah.
appreciating the show they're putting on. Like a lot of people are talented, but what they make in the end turns out to be trash. Like
Yeah,
Miley
but we are in
Cyrus
the
has a good
minority
voice.
here, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, in our
I'm saying
country,
Miley
we are
Cyrus
in
has
the
a good voice,
minority.
right? Like Miley Cyrus's voice is actually good. Taylor Swift's voice actually good. But
Yeah,
then
they're good
they
singers. Yeah.
they end up adding such weird, stupid, unthought of things to their videos and their songs that it just ends up terrible.
Making
Like
it look like trash, yeah.
yeah, like I think Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber together have like ruined so many teenagers' lives. It's not even funny. Especially Justin Bieber when he started like when he was like caught for cocaine charges and he was egging his neighbor's house or something. Like goddamn, what the
Yeah,
heck?
don't
he
know.
got into like some
I'm
weird
not
criminal
into
shit.
all this, so I have no clue about it.
It was all over the news. He got drunk, and then another time he was driving drunk. Then this time he got caught with cocaine in his car, and he was egging his neighbor's house because I don't even know why. Why would you egg your neighbor's house if you're Justin Bieber?
I have
Oh,
no clue,
man.
dude.
And Miley Cyrus singing about
I
something
stay out of
in a
this.
pool party and sitting on a wrecking ball. Not good for kids when your major audience is kids. But yeah, anyway, there will be shitty people in every profession. Yes, I agree. There will be shitty people, but I would give props to someone who's trying and they say they're trying rather than someone who says, yeah, I'm the best in the country, but I'm still trying. Like, no, then you're just a shithead. Either you're trying or you are the best in the country. If you're the best in the country and you're like, I'm still like a very bad rapper, what the fuck does that like? You're just insulting everybody
Who's
around you.
rapper? Who's the best in our country?
It was the guy who rapped for Gully Boy. The guy was like, yeah, I'm one of the best in the country, but India is very bad in rap. So I was like, what the fuck are you even saying right now? I think, are you like complimenting yourself? Are you insulting everybody else? What?
Basically, he is, yeah.
Rodhavi is pretty cool, very Eminem-ish MG. Yeah, I didn't even think of Eminem when I
That's
saw him.
why
I
you
just
like him.
really liked his songs. I wasn't that big an Eminem fan when I found out about Rodhavi. Actually, I became a much bigger
What?
Eminem
Wow.
fan over the recent albums with his
Damn.
insane rage and rhymes.
Fucking hell. Broda, we introduced you to Eminem.
No, what I said, I wasn't as big an Eminem fan.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you listened to him first.
No, I listened to Eminem first. I listened to
Oh.
Eminem first.
And then, wait, how many years ago is this?
Rodhavi,
Like-
2014, 15.
Oh, okay. Pretty early on. Okay.
But Eminem I was listening to from like 2006, 7 max.
Yeah, pretty.
If not before.
Damn.
Big Eminem fan if it wasn't clear already.
Yes. That is Bruce Spotify Wrapped is like all Eminem.
Oh, okay, wait. Like I can't do this now because my phone is like right there shooting the video. But I got my YouTube Music Wrapped. I want to see what it says in that because that's the app I actually use for music.
Actually,
So
Music,
it'll all be Eminem. We know that, bro. Like
hey, I listen to a lot of Veeb songs. Well.
Eminem. Okay, Eminem and Veep shit.
Yeah, of course. And I
And
listen to a
Queen,
lot
I'm
of old
guessing.
songs. Yeah. See, here's the thing. As much as you joke about it, I at least listen to like a wide variety of bands. Few songs from each, but a wide variety.
Yeah, I know you do.
You and your freaking Eminem jokes.
It's just fun, okay.
My God.
Hey, at least I have something to joke with. With Audi, I have nothing to say except lo-fi.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know.
Or do you just look down in like disappointment or something when you said lo-fi? It's like,
No, I
oh,
was fiddling around.
Our blend,
I was
mine and
fiddling
Audi's
around with my
blend,
shit.
has like game theme songs like Civilization, Assassin's Creed, like all that's there because that's what he listens to. So
I don't
get
have a
pretty
like a
good
general
idea.
this thing
Yeah.
of like only recently have I started re-listening to like shit like Dio and Black Sabbath, but otherwise
Mhm.
I listen to like
that's
whatever the
so
fuck
weird
comes.
because Audi and I used to like listen to Dream Theater back in the day. And then I play
Yeah, we
music and I'm
did.
like, Audi, why don't you play something like Civilization theme? Like, oh, fuck. It's like, yeah, that's what I listen to nowadays. I'm like, you play the game
No,
all
like, I
day.
still
Why are you
remember-
listening to the theme song afterwards?
It is a nice theme song. What can I say? It's like nice
Yeah,
music.
it is nice, but
Yeah, but you were playing the game like 24/7 at that point.
Well,
Am I
not
wrong?
really. I'm just listening to the music.
Audi is a
best
freaking
game,
liar.
best
That's
game
all I can say.
soundtrack, Chrono Trigger. That's it.
Oh my God. When their Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you Chrono Trigger way too much.
yeah, it's a fucking legendary game. But yeah, did you guys know I got my piercing got infected?
Yes, I
Nice.
figured as much. I was telling Audi it was
Yeah.
your ear holes for sure.
Yeah, basically. And the thing is, I take care of it like pretty well. You know me, like I'm very OCD about that. Like I take care of it. But today, while I was cooking dinner, suddenly it started aching like hell. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's unbearable. Like I couldn't finish cooking. Like it was that bad.
Wow.
And then it got swollen. I'm like, what is going on? Like, oh God. Then I go remove it and just fucking pus and blood comes
Oh my
out.
Oh my
God.
god.
But
Yeah,
I
that-
like cleaned
Bro,
it
the
up
thing
and
you said
everything.
about Sid having more holes just makes it more disgusting now.
Wait, one sec. This bro says, Brother, we made you like Eminem even more. Wow. No, that's not what I meant. Both of you misunderstood. See, I liked Eminem from the start. I listened to Broda V. Didn't even think about Eminem. I liked Broda V. And then I listened to more of the Eminem's recent albums and liked it more. Which comedian told he's the best in the country? What's happening? You're not a comedian. I was talking about the rapper the rapper group who worked with the Gully Boy team to make the songs. They claimed they were one of the best in India in one of their interviews, and then the main guy from there said that they
Divine,
were
that's his name.
yeah,
India?
Divine.
Or-
And then
Or are
and then
they the
Divine was
only
like,
ones in India?
no, there are more people. And then Divine was
Okay.
like, Indian rap is very bad compared to other countries. And I'm like, God damn it, at least he accepted it. But then on the other hand, everyone else was like, oh, that's the best friend ever, bro. Are you
Does
Kronos
he
the
know
Lord? Yes, that's me.
Broda
I'm
V?
Kronos the Lord.
Huh?
Sid, you should listen to Broda V.
I
Very,
will
very
listen to
nice.
him, yeah.
Hmm.
He actually takes like Indian religious songs and he adds it into his raps.
Oh, I remember fucking Bro Davi. Holy shit.
Of course
dog.
you do. I
It came
made you
fucking
both listen to him
flashing back.
multiple
Holy shit.
times.
Yeah, I'll probably
my
remember
God.
once
He
I
take-
listen again.
Yeah.
I
He takes
don't know.
fucking bhajans and makes raps out of it. God fucking
Yeah.
damn. It just came back to me. God.
And the thing is, I also like other-
That shit is cool.
I've also looked into Indian bands. Like Aviel used to be one of my favorite bands
I
at one
know
point
Aviel,
before their
Yeah,
huge
but see,
controversy.
Indian rock also didn't get that far, honestly. Like,
Aviel
you know.
was damn good.
Yeah, but it's still shit compared to like Western rock. Indian rock is still not
Yeah,
that
of
great.
course.
Like
I don't know
Aviel
about
is
shit.
good,
I mean,
but
it was good. It was not. If you had to, I wouldn't exactly
no, it's way
compare
better
it to
than the Indian
rock
rap
outside of
industry.
India.
Like I actually enjoyed Indian rock.
Yeah, of course.
Like Paradigm Shift.
But then-
and
Yeah,
all
there
these
are a
bands
lot of
were-
Indian bands that were decent at rock.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job.
Who did like
Say
much
that.
better than anybody who's rapping in India right now, that's for sure. Dude, like freaking hell, I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
this guy, the Naruto rapper guy. What's his name?
Eddie
I
Rat.
remember.
Eddie Rath. I think Eddie Rath is a better rapper than anyone in India. For sure.
Eddie Rath is fucking cool.
Eddie Rath
dude.
is legendary. Pus and blood from here sounds pretty bad. Get it checked. Yeah, so he said he's never going to go to the doctor. Don't worry. He's going to die of some infection,
Hey, I
but he won't go
called
to the
my
doctor.
boy- I know how to take care of it. It's
Yeah.
already taken care of. It's still.
Even our
Why
mod
is he
says
a
your
boy?
body
Why
and
is it
You don't need to
civilization.
go to the
Doctor.
doctor for this shit. You don't need
No,
to go for
you
the
go to
doctor
the
for this shit.
doctor for pus and blood
It's not
coming out
that
of your ear.
bad. It's just an infection. Hey,
Ah,
it's
yeah,
my
it's
ear.
just
I
an
decide what I
infection,
do with it. Fuck
yes.
off.
Yeah, don't try to save his life, Audie. He wants his ear
Yeah,
cut
it'll be
off.
fine, Audie.
He wants a
Yeah.
bigger ear hole.
It's fine.
They'll have to
guess.
cut off his ear and then he can put like a earring just blocking off the entire thing, like a ear
It's
pod or
chill.
something. But okay,
Fucking Junji, it was stab your ear with a fucking scissor or some shit.
okay. Now everything is lagging. The OBS is taking way too many resources. So let's end this
I forgot
episode
his
right
name.
here.
No, I watched this. I forgot his name, but I used to watch this guy, like Indian guy. He takes like old school like cassettes and stuff, and he like makes like beats with them. Like he produces them, like really old school from like all around India, like from Tamil, from the north, like all these different old school cassettes. And he takes like the basic music or some chant, and he like turns into this like really cool beat.
That is
Forgot what it
Brodavi. That is fucking Brodavi.
No, that's not
Basically, yeah.
What you're talking
Brodavi.
about.
No, this is a guy I
That is-
started
that's
watching
No,
last
basically
year.
what you're
Audie is saying
talking
that's what Brodavi does as well.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
bro. But
Also-
he doesn't rap. He just makes the beats.
Also for anyone who's not Indian or you are Indian and you want to listen to some good fucking music, check out Ilayaraja. Ilayaraja actually worked with the London
Ilayaraja.
Symphony group, and they made an orchestra group, and they got like insane music out of it. That guy's an amazing music maker. But anyway, that's
He was
it.
like the ultimate
We're lagging.
Ilayaraja
We're
fan
dropping prints.
fanboy that you'd ever find.
What?
Hey, there are a lot.
You're the ultimate Ilayaraja
No,
fanboy
my
that you'd
dad
ever
is the
found.
ultimate Ilayaraja fan that you will ever
Have
find.
you heard Tabla Beat Science?
No.
It's a pretty good band. It's made by Zakir Hussain
Oh.
and other people from
I
outside
think I
India.
heard of. Yeah,
The
you probably
musical
mentioned
group,
this
but
at some
it's
point.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool. Yeah, lots of cool. You have lots of cool music out there. You just have to look for it harder because of the Bollywood bullshit that's around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it for this episode. You can find us on YouTube, Nandemo Podcast. You can find us on Twitch, Nandemo Podcast. You can find us on Reddit, Chronos the Lord. And I also do writing streams if anyone wants to see that I write writing prompt stories and read them out, narrate them for you. That's Audie. That's Sid. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Tig, a lot for coming back. And thank you, this bro. Bro.
Thank
the
you,
red-
everybody,
and a shit
yes.
show.
The
Yes.
red guy deleted his comments. The 37-year-old guy. You shouldn't have deleted it. You should just kept them there. I don't know why you removed your comments. About waking up and stuff.
I can't see it.
It's okay,
Yeah,
Audie. It's okay.
But yeah, don't
That
worry.
dude.
You'll be fine. You can keep. You can message me if you want some motivation. I can give you motivation every day. Also, Undercurrent FU. Thank you for calling me super hard. I am. I know it. But yeah, I will. I will PM you for more deets. No, I'm kidding. Can be swimmers here,
One sec.
etc. Pus and blood from here can get you into serious chronic complications if not treated. Get it checked. Listen, biz, bro. I know you mean well, and I really
It's
appreciate
fine.
it.
I've talked
but-
to the people I need to and gotten the medical care.
but-
okay,
Not the
chill.
doctor. Not the
But-
doctor. Just the
I did
people
talk
he
to
needs to.
doctors. I did talk to a doctor.
You just have to realize how Sid is. If he has a festering
My
wound in
cousin
the middle
is a
of his
doctor.
stomach,
You know that, right? I talked to him.
If-
Like he
if he-
owns a hospital.
if he has a festering wound in his stomach, he will be like, nah, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Hey, I don't tell you guys everything. I just told you about the past part. I didn't tell you about how I'm healing it now.
So you're
You can see
basically,
how
so you're
lack of
basically
detail
saying
sort
that
of gives us
you
a
don't tell
clouded
us everything,
vision.
and you probably have like 1,000 other problems which you haven't told us about.
Maybe. Let you know in the
Maybe.
future. Join us next time on India.
Yes, join us next time. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.